Alrighty, so the next bracelet we're going to be working on will be the friendship bracelet. Like I said, it is made out of old school embroidery thread. You can get this at any store, anywhere. We are going to do the chevron pattern like I showed here. It is one of the classic patterns. And the reason why we like this chevron pattern is because it does the frontwards tie and the backwards tie. So the frontwards tie is going to be coming down the left side. The backwards tie is going to be coming down the right side. So you'll get to learn both styles. And once you know both styles, you can pretty much make any friendship bracelet from then on with the directions for them. But you're going to get, you can't see all of this, but you're going to get 52 inches of thread, and there's 4 different colors. You're going to want to take those threads, you're going to want to bring them together at the end. Pull them tight at this end so you have an equal amount. Just pulled it off the screen, sorry about that. Okay, now you're going to want to take, this is going to be your loop that you start out with. It's also going to be the loop that you tie around your wrist. So you're going to want to take this loop, you're going to come around your finger, you're going to go through, see that we've made a circle, take that loop down through the circle, then bring that up. You want to make a nice smooth top if you can, nice and smooth, just like that. So now you have your loop. Now, this is something, this is one of those that you can sit on your bed or sit on the couch and do if you want to. You could take a straight pin, sorry, not a straight pin, a safety pin. And if you had a pillowcase or something that you could go up and through the pillowcase, go up and through the pillowcase inside, and then go up and through the pillowcase on the other side, and then close your safety pin. And that would work. And you could then use, like I said, a pillow or something to pin it to and do it that way. I, however, am going to use my desk. Actually, I'm going to get what I like even better. No, I won't do that. If you have a clipboard with the little pinchy at the top, I use those a lot at my house because I have one. So I like to use those as well because it pinches that in place and then you can just keep going. I'm just going to use the desk and I'm going to show you with tape because that might be what you have the most at home. Okay, so here's my loop at the top. I'm going to put a piece of, this is just regular old tape. Tape it down. And now you see, now I can, if I pull really hard, of course it's going to pull out, but I can pull pretty firmly here without that coming undone. Okay, so now I want to establish how I want my colors to be. So you, like I said, you have a strand of each. So I have the 4 colors on this side. You see my yellow, green, my orange, and my pink, and the same with this side, my yellow, green, orange, pink. I'm going to establish how I want my colors to be. So I think I'm going to start with my green. And then I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go to my orange next. And then go to my pink and then yellow. And then the same with the other side. I'm going to, so you want the roof. So the right side is going to mirror the left side. So on the left side I started with green, orange, pink, and yellow. So I'm going to do the reverse on this other side. I'm going to take the green to the very top. And it's easier to spread them out so you can work. It's just a little easier as you're tying the knots. I'm going to do my orange next. My green, my orange. Do my pink and my yellows in the middle. So if you see from the screen, you want to keep both sides separate so you can see my yellows are the center pieces and they're pretty far apart. So there's my green, orange, pink, yellow, and then the reverse mirror image of that on this side, green on the far side, orange, pink, yellow. Okay, now you're going to put, I'm going to start with my left side first because it's the frontwards knot and I think that's easier. So I'm going to lay these guys aside and just put them up there out of my way. I'm going to bring these 4 down into my working space. And I'm going to start. So what you're going to want to do is start with the outside color first. You're going to tie it to the next color, and then you'll see how it changes as we go. So you're going to do the frontwards knot, which is you're going to make a 4 with your fingers. So you're going to take this piece out like the number 4. I'm gonna lay it over top of the second yarn, go underneath it. So you see how that is? Underneath, and pull it up through. And then you want to hold firmly on the orange or the second color and bring it straight up. And then you'll see I have the first half of my knot up there. It takes two knots to make the full knot. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Green over a number 4, go under and through, hold on to my second thread tightly, and go straight up. Okay, now you see that my color that was on the outside is now in the middle. So my orange has moved to the outside. So now I'm going to take my green and do it on the pink thread. So I'm going to make a 4, bring it over top of that pink thread, go underneath and through, hold on firmly to the pink thread, and go up with my green. Same thing, second time, over top, underneath, pull up through, hold on to the pink thread, go up with the green thread. Now it's finished and my green has now moved over here, so I can lay my pink aside. I'm going to do the same thing with my yellow. Okay, so I'm going to make my number 4, green on the outside, go over the top. I'm going to move it up here so you can see it on the camera better. On the outside, move it, come over top, go underneath, pull it up through, and hold on to the yellow thread. Same thing again, make the number 4, over top, underneath, pull it up through. And now I have completed the green on this side of my bracelet. It's hard to see it right now, but as we continue on, you'll see it. So that my first color is completed on this side of my bracelet. And my green has now moved to the inside. So now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, making sure your colors didn't get messed up. So I had the green on the outside. Remember, this is a mirror image of this one. So my green was on the outside, and then my orange. Second. I'm going to flip this around. My pink and my orange have messed up. My orange was second, then my pink, and then my yellow. So now we're going to do the backwards 4. So this one is a little harder for me just because my hands don't work this way. They work the other way. So it's a mirror image. So the 4 was frontwards this way. The 4 is going to go backwards. So you're going to take your next color, which is my orange, and do the 4 backwards. You guys see that? Same thing on top, underneath, pull it up through, hold the orange in place, and put my green up. Same thing again. Backwards 4. Let me get my hands up here so you can see a little bit better. Backwards 4, over top, underneath, get up through, hold the orange in place, and pull my green up. Okay, that now puts my green in the second position, my orange on the end. Because now my next color is the pink. Do the same thing, the backwards 4. Put your on this side so you can see how it makes that backwards 4 on top. Go underneath and through. Same thing again. Backwards 4. Put it on top, underneath, pull it up, and through. Now that puts my green in the third position. Go on my last piece, which is the yellow. Same thing here. Make a backwards 4. Put my green on the top. Go underneath. Pull up through. Then same thing again. 4 on the backwards position. Lay on top. Go underneath. Pull up through and hold on to my yellow. And now my greens are living together in the middle. So whichever one, whether you like the frontwards method or the backwards method, it doesn't matter because you're doing the same color, so you can use any method you want to. Now, I am a fan of the frontwards method, like I said, so I'm going to go the frontwards method. So I'm going to lay my 4 on this side, on top, underneath, pull it up through, top, underneath, pull it up through, And now I have finished the first color of my bracelet. Now, it's kind of hard to see it up there because, like I said, it is the first one, so it's kind of hard to see it. But there's the first color on my bracelet. Okay, so now you're going to move on to the next color. So my next, I'm going to lay the, again, I like to lay these out of the way so they're, keep your colors in order. Once you get your colors done the first time through, it's much easier to keep them in line. But this first couple times it's a little harder. Okay, my orange is next. I'm going to take my orange, make the number 4, put it on top, go underneath and through, get my green out of the way, pull up. Same thing again, number 4 on the top, go underneath and through. And like I said, 2 times makes the complete knot. So that one is finished. I'm going to go to my yellow. It's next. Make my frontwards 4, lay it on the top, move my hands up so you can see it again. Number 4, lay it on the top, underneath, pull it up through. One more time to finish that knot, pull it up through. Now my orange is in 3rd position. Now I'm going to go over the green one, frontwards knot. Put the 4 on the left side, underneath, over and through. One more time to finish the knot. And now you see my orange is in the middle and the first half of that color is finished. I'm going to move those aside. Work on this side. So my orange is my next color I'm working with. Spread them back out again. Like I said, once you get this, the first few in place, it's easier to do this. But at first it's a little harder. So I'm going to do my backwards 4. Lay my 4 on the right side. Go on top of my second color. Underneath and through. Oh, that one got messed up. There you go. Hold on to my pink thread and pull my orange up. Same thing again, 4 on the backwards, go underneath and through. And there, now my orange is in the 2nd position. Same thing with the yellow. And then the backwards 4, over top, underneath, and through. One more time. Okay, my yellow is finished, and I'm going to move on to my green. Making the 4 on the right side, over top, underneath, and through, over top, underneath, and through. And I have my oranges now in the center. And like I said, I use the front and not I use the frontwards knot and not the backward knot. So I'm going to go to my left side, over top, underneath, through, over top, underneath, and through. And now my second color is finished, and you can start to see it happening now, the chevron coming into play. You can see the green angling down and the orange angling down. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with my pink and my yellow, and then work the way through my bracelet. I am going to do this on fast speed, so get prepared for that. Okay, we now are finished with our bracelet. We measure it out. So like I said, I have a bigger wrist, like I said the other one, so I do mine about 8 inches. So do you see? You can't see the top, but from the top of the ring, which you can't see on camera, to right here is about 8 inches. I'm a little bit past, and that's okay. If you have a smaller wrist, you can do it to 6 or to 7 or wherever you feel comfortable with. But I did it to 8, a little bit past, because I like to finish my colors. Since my color pattern was green, orange, pink, yellow, I finished it to that yellow, so it does go a little bit past the 8, and that's okay. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna want to do now that you're to the end of your bracelet. I'm gonna want to take each side and treat it like 2 different pieces, like we've been. Okay, take your colors. I take my middle colors and I keep them together. I take my last color and my first color, and I'm going to braid them just like you would braid your hair. Typical braid, leaving those middle colors together as one color. Braid them all the way down. Okay, I'm going to braid them a little bit. I don't need to go all the way to the end. You will have a lot of extra space on your yarn, or at least you should, on your thread, not yarn. So I've gone, push it up that far, and I still have that much. I'm not going to braid all that down. There's no need to have all that. So I'm going to fold it over my finger, just like at the beginning. Pull everything through. Tie a knot right there. So there you can see I tied my knot right there. So I'm going to take the second side and do the same thing. My middle colors together is one part of the braid. Outside colors is separate parts of the braid. Just going to braid it down. And just braid it to the same place the other one was. there. Yep, we're there. I'm going to take my colors, tie my knot, go around, come through. Try again because my green didn't go. Try again, come around, go through. Make sure you pull all 4 colors through. Tie your knot. Try to get them about the same place. So there you go. You can see that. Pull them up because you can't, they're just off camera. So pull them up, they're in the same place. 2 knots, 2 separate things. So now I'm going to take and I'm just going to grab the scissors here real quick. I'm just going to cut those. The knots are right there, just a little past the knot because you don't want a whole bunch of extra frill. Just a little extra frill. Alrighty, and that bracelet is now finished. So let me pick it up. Now, if you notice through the video, I tape it as I go. It doesn't hurt the bracelet. I just like the stability of having that. It tends to wobble as you do more, and I don't like that, so I tape all the way down. So there's our bracelet, all the way finished. So these colors are in one of the packs. I don't know which one, but these colors are on one of the packs. I call them the summer fruits. They remind me of a lemon, an orange, a lime, and a watermelon. So I call it the summer fruits bracelet. But there you go. So we have this bracelet finished, and we have our other bracelet that we did finished as well. So there's the 2 bracelets you'll be making. Enjoy. If you have any questions, you can always send us a message through Facebook. Alrighty, have a good night. Bye-bye.